Satnam Namaste. I'm here today to talk to you about my Vesta Gong. It is the very first Vesta Gong in the world. It's a 32-inch gong. Its fundamental tone is around 150 hertz. When you strike it in the center, it will resonate and vibrate 150 times a second. It's in the musical tone of D. All these calculations and tones were created using Hans Cousteau's formula, the author of the Cosmic Octave. Vesta, as a planetary body, orbits the Sun between Mars and Jupiter, and it's the brightest asteroid that we can see from Earth. It's the second largest next to Ceres, and it hangs around in the asteroid belt in between Mars and Jupiter. It's named after the Roman cult, the religious cult of Vesta, and you may have heard about the Vestal Virgins. Well, they were, it's a very contradictory religious cult because on one hand they were known for their purity. They had to take a 30-year chastity vow, and if they failed that or they broke that vow, they would be buried alive. They were a separate class within Roman society. They were almost like a female police force looking at the morals of Roman society. The emperor, once you're made emperor in Roman society, you were instantly made a priest of Vesta, probably the only male that was allowed to go in and around the temple. The symbol on the center represents the fire in the hearth. It's the V cut into the floor and the flame coming out. Vesta was the goddess of the hearth and home. This fire you would keep going all the time. It was for heat, light, security, warmth, cooking. If you let that fire go out, it was a big deal. It was very bad luck. If you were a Vestal Virgin looking over the flame that they kept burning in the temple and you let that flame go out, you would be whipped. So it was a big deal to keep this flame going the whole time. Spiritually, it is the flame within us that we keep alight all the time. The Vestal Virgins, there's no real statue that depicts Vesta, the goddess. She was seen more as the flame in the fire in the temple. There's some very odd stories about women being impregnated, becoming pregnant through a magical phallus that would appear from the flames in the temple of this fire. So on one hand, it's about purity, it's about the connection with the mother energy. This is no Venus. This is not about love. This is about raw power. It's about sexual power. So there's this dichotomy between Vestal Virgin, purity, white, beauty, and then this, this hard, red, passionate energy. As a healing energy, this gong is very, very different from anything else. I think it's going to have its time. I think women should use it. I think women should get one. If you're working with a moon gong or you're working with Venus gong, Vesta would be a very powerful ally in your ensemble. Let's just bring it up a little bit. Let's bring some energy into it, and you can hear some of the tones within it. That's a no-nonsense sound. It's fierce, it's straight. It's not taking any prisoners. It's not about drifting off, losing yourself, dreaming, being ungrounded. It says be here. It pulls you into the first three chakras. Is the earthy, gritty stuff. It's about female empowerment, which is very, very prevalent right now in our society, in our development, in the paradigm. It's about women standing up and saying, that's not right, this is what's happening now, you're wrong, we're taking over. It's that empowerment energy that women are looking for to grasp. This is an ally. This gong is an ally to that sort of energy, and it's dynamite. It's dynamite, it's subversive, it's powerful, it's fanatical, it's zealous. It's a very, very strong gong. Very, very strong gong to play. It's not for anyone who's thinking of getting it for the first gong. You alienate people with it because it has to be taken within context. A Shakti circle, a circle of women on a moon ceremony. This is going to be a really powerful gong to play. Vesta, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching.